Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Weird.
Hello.
Test, test, test.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab a computer. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, it's just
it's a
delayed.
delay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like Matt's not standing there. I wonder if we should pull from the staff chairs because that way you've got the. Like,
well, and I'll grab another chair for here so that we have a couple.
Yeah, if you want to grab another metal one.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I wonder if this will stay here without the wind.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Back so they wouldn't hit you. Oh, thank you. Yes.
It was like kind of last minute, and everyone was like
same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm so grateful.
Well played.
Wonderful. I owe you. Exactly. It's good weather.
Yeah, that's what when I was like getting it all decked up. What am I doing? Yeah. Well,
we took apart our couch today, so the dogs are like totally My family is
Appreciate you.
and Della's still in a cone, so it's like bumping your legs every like 3. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I think he has allergies, like pollen allergies or like something. So because he's always Because I mean, we let him out of the cone for like 5 minutes, and he's like reaching on his back legs, and it's like it just. I shaved him and attempt to see like if it was like fleas that I couldn't see, or like it was like a bug or a parasite, and it wasn't. It's just dry skin. So then, but he was very much like looked at me like, oh, there's and but he was like, but you're my favorite entire universe, so I will sit here. Yep.
I think Caledra would just look really sad and then lay on the ground, but then not flip over. She doesn't want to brush either. She sits there, she lays on the ground, looks very sad, and she doesn't have to toothbrush, and then will not flip over, so she only gets brushed on one side. I feel like she loves pets. She does not like it.
He loves being brushed, but I'm so bored lately that I've been brushing him every day. I'm afraid I'm going to start hurting his skin. And so I'm waiting for him to not brush him more.
Yeah, she hates it. I don't know why she hates it.
Well, it's just being wet. Really good. That's almost as aggressive as when
I'm going to give out the diplomas. I'll shake hands.
Oh.
And you
She
can
does
give
the
us
same thing.
Right on.
She just looks really sad.
Streamline it a little bit.
you look great.
Who's hey? Me hey? Or Mike hey?
Sad. You're washing her and she looks like the saddest.
Yeah, they're.
And then you're drying her and she looks like the saddest puppy. And then you say, no, you can't sit on the couch right now because you're still wet. And then she looks like the saddest puppy.
Every once in a while. My goal was to last day.
Graduation. I think
Right, yeah.
that's fair. Hey, John. I think we should just start. They're starting in 19 minutes.
stuff. So that I just
Good.
watch the parade go right by my house.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Oh, it's so much fun.
This is where it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yes, yes, this is it. Yep. So these seats are all taken, but I think those on the end are yours for the taking.
They're not allowed to sing.
Sing and talk by Angel. I don't know. Unless you want
Nearby.
someone else to sit by you. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, it sounded like she might be
But, you know, I'm also, and then tomorrow I can do the morning. What?
Haley, were you sitting right there? Were you sitting right there?
Oh.
Where are you going to sit?
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea maybe at the time. But, yeah.
Well, Haley needs to decide what she's
Oh, it's super different. It's anchored.
I'll be the flag holder. I was in color guard back in the day.
That would make a good Facebook profile picture right there. America.
Somebody's got to hold up the America right now.
There you go.
Might as well be the teachers.
Well, we actually yes, sir. In Phoenix.
the sun back to it.
Glaring or bright.
To do, like, we're preparing for our rent to rent this and that. My brain is always like, okay, 2 days from now, like, it's gonna be done, or 3 days from now, it's gonna be done. And you're just kind of talk yourself into it. Like, okay, a week from now, like, maybe we'll be done. Maybe. But yeah. Get through anything as long as you know today, right? Kicking everybody off the line. Beautiful.
Yep, yep. His 8 days love to have those.
this on? Is it live? Is it on? Is it on?
Test, test. Say test, test.
Test, test. And now, everyone, let's welcome the class of 2025. Thank you, everyone. You may be seated. Welcome, parents, families, friends, students, and staff members. We are here to celebrate the accomplishments of two amazing classes this evening, the 8th grade class of 2029 and the senior class of 2025. Before we get to the celebrations, I'd like to take a moment to share our thanks and gratitude to all the people that helped us to get to this moment. Parents and families, thank you for your unwavering support. Teachers and aides, thank you for making learning engaging and accessible. Our maintenance crew, for safely transporting our students to and from school and for sporting events. Our RT department, for always being there when the power is out, the internet is out, or a student needs a new Chromebook. To Chef Justin and Miss Ashley for keeping us happy and well-fed. The front office staff for caring for our students, answering phones, and keeping me on track. Our counselor for his care and guidance. The business office for making sure we can buy the supplies we need to educate our students. Our superintendent for his vision of excellence for Grand Canyon School, and to our school board for their dedication and support. And to our students, how hard you have all worked to make it here. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. We gather here not just to honor your achievements, but to recognize the journey that brought us to this moment and the exciting path that lays ahead. This milestone is shared with each of you. The Grand Canyon is a very special place, and we are so happy you are here to partake in this momentous event. We recognize that we are the only pre-K-12 school that is located in a national park. We are thankful to all of our NPS partnerships that provide numerous opportunities for our students to explore this natural wonder. We teach our students to respect this space and to take care of our environment. In the spirit of preservation, we ask that students do not celebrate with poppers or streamers at this event. Thank you for your cooperation to preserve this space that is used by many. And now, I'd like to introduce to you our 8th grade students who will begin our ceremony. Our 8th grade Valedictorian, Crew Mendez, and 8th grade Salutatorian that will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, Uniton Garcia. And also Emilio Alvarez, who will lead us in Navajo.
Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kaya Ashlatingo, Betao Zogi, Beta Nat Shitnalingo, Benina, Bajan Adishne, Hala Ajoba, Dosi Hasinye, Hadite, Kaya Asa Ante, Al Dene, Ye Aheda Adolzin, Benachink, Ajoba, Betili, Beta Hinitra.
Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y la república que representa, una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
And now Emma Cornforth, our senior class president, will lead us in a moment of silence.
We would like to take this time to remember Coach C. or Cedric Talley, our high school basketball coach, fearless supporter, mentor, and friend. Thank you all. You may be seated.
And now I'd like to introduce to you our superintendent of Grand Canyon Schools, Mr. Matt Yost.
Good evening, everyone. Parents, dignitaries, teachers, staff, students, and special guests. Welcome to the Grand Canyon School District Commencement and Promotion Ceremony for the graduating class of 2025 and the 8th grade promotion of the class of 2029. Today, we gather together for a phenomenal milestone for our seniors and a Grand Canyon tradition of acknowledgement of the promotion of our 8th graders. I am Matthew Yost, the superintendent, and it's my honor to introduce Superintendent Mr. Ed Keeble, who's with us tonight. Also, our board member, Daniel Hendricks. The Grand Canyon School District is honored to have friends and family members of our senior class and our 8th grade class with us here today. We're thrilled to have the friends, families, and alumni be able to attend via live stream with us as well. Before we can celebrate these two amazing classes, we need to recognize the parents and the families of our seniors and our 8th graders. The wind is not my friend. Without you, we would not be here today with such phenomenal students. A big round of applause for our parents and our families, please. Next, I need to thank the teachers, aides, and staff of Grand Canyon School District for their dedication, tireless hours of hard work, their love of teaching, for creating a positive and supportive learning environment, for all their efforts that have made a real difference in the lives of our students. A round of applause for our staff, please. And for our community support, which is second to none. Scholarships from our community help our students to continue to grow, and we thank you to all the community organizations for helping our graduates to achieve great heights. Red Feather, National Park Service, Albright Training Center, Xanterra, Delaware North, to name a few, the town of Tucson as well. Please, a round of applause for our community partners that support us. I am excited to share that our senior class, when they leave here tonight, will go to all 3 of the major Arizona state schools. Students will go as far as New York to continue their educational journeys. Students will go to trade schools, will go to the military, and go straight into careers. We know these students will do great things and will shape our world for the better. So at this time, I would like to introduce the salutatorian of this year's graduating class, a student whose journey has been nothing short of inspiring. Born and raised right here in our small town, he has grown in leaps and bounds, both as a scholar and as a person. Through the years, he has embraced every opportunity to learn, lead, and push himself beyond expectations. A standout on the soccer field and in the classroom, he has shown what dedication, heart, and hard work can achieve. His quiet determination and a strong sense of community reflect the very best of what it means to grow up in a place like ours. Please join me in welcoming the salutatorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Everett Rommel.
It's all yours. Well, I wanted to first start up here by just thanking my wonderful family for everything you all have done for me. I wouldn't be here without you. People say it all the time, but it really is the parents that make it important for the students to come this far. I just wanted to provide a huge thanks as well to all of our staff and teachers that just honestly helped us all get through our time here at Grand Canyon School, and it wouldn't have been as great as it was without the people that work here. So. Thank you all for coming out, and I hope you have a wonderful graduation experience.
At this time, I'd like to introduce this year's Valedictorian, a student who has led with integrity, passion, and determination, both in the classroom and on the soccer field, the basketball court, and track. A high achiever in every sense, he has consistently set an extremely high bar for himself, not only excelling in academics, but also pushing himself to grow, improve, and meet every challenge head on. His self-motivation and drive to succeed earn the respect of his classmates, teachers, and teammates alike. Whether solving complex problems in the classroom or leading the team in the final seconds of a close game, performing at School of Rock or in his bands, he exemplifies what it means to be leader-focused, dedicated, and inspiring. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Gideon Hendricks.
All right, hang on a second. I gotta pull up my speech. All right, this is sort of a hard speech for me to give, so I think I'm just gonna look in this general direction, and hopefully it'll turn out all right. All right. So, many years ago, my grandpa passed away. I was very young when he passed, so most of my memories of him are blurry. But I feel that throughout the years, I've gotten to know him better than when he was alive, specifically through the stories that my mom has told me. And for that, I'm forever grateful. Out of these stories, I have a favorite. Whenever my mom would start complaining about something a little bit too much, my grandpa would say 3 things to her. She would say, "Charlie, life's not fair, people are mean to you, and then you die." On the surface, that sounds awful, and it is. That is a horrible thing to say. But the purpose of saying that wasn't to state a fact, it was to remind you of the truth. You can go through life seeing everything that isn't fair, all the people that were mean to you, and thinking about the end. But that doesn't bring about happiness. The other side of that is what you can remember instead. Instead of focusing on all the unfairness in the world, we can choose to see the opportunities we were given. Instead of remembering all the times someone was rude to us, we can remember the people who supported us and the little acts of kindness that people have shown. Lastly, instead of hating the end, we can be grateful for the fact that we were able to live. My hope for our seniors and everyone else in the world is that when they look back on their lives, they see the kindness and gratitude, the joy and happiness, and the support from others over the passing of a dear friend. To end this, I'd like to say two things. One, it's not always about the money. It's about the swagger. Two, to all my fellow athletes, GATA, and don't be weak sauce.
And now I'd like to take a moment to introduce our class of 2025 commencement speaker, Mrs. Elna Perkins. She came to Grand Canyon in 2013 with her husband David and 3 daughters, Ellie, Savannah, and Emma. She began her career in education at Grand Canyon by first being an instructional aide. She then attended Prescott College online and earned a teaching certificate in secondary education. While taking the teaching certificate courses, she was called upon to teach 3rd grade with an emergency certificate. While she loved teaching elementary, her passion was history. She came to the middle school and high school in 2017 and spent 6 years teaching U.S. history, AP U.S. history, world history, government and economics, psychology, and various English classes, including teaching ELA to this class when they were in 6th grade. By the time she left Grand Canyon School, she had experience teaching an astounding 9 different middle school and high school classes. Mrs. Perkins was also a Grand Canyon track coach from 2015 to 2020, helping to build the team from 7 athletes to over 30 when she chose to reign in order to free up some time to help her aging parents. She also helped sponsor the Student Council in the 2022-2023 school year and sponsored the class of 2023 for their junior and senior years. Please welcome Miss Elna Perkins.
Hello. Feel free to turn around as I speak to you graduates if you want to. Good evening. What an honor to be here with you all tonight, and what an honor to be selected as the speaker at the graduation of the Grand Canyon class of 2025. 2 years ago, I moved away to help care for my aging parents. I currently teach at FALA in Flagstaff. One of my classes this year was to teach AP World History to seniors. In studying the Cold War, I told my class Ronald Reagan was the first US president I remembered. Reagan was known as the great communicator. I don't claim to be a great communicator, but I admire the quote by Reagan inscribed at his memorial site. He said, "I know in my heart that man is good, that what is right will always eventually triumph, and there's purpose and worth to each and every life." Since I am a historian who sometimes is called upon to serve as an ELA teacher, I'm going to incorporate context, a vital part of teaching history, with ELA. So let's take a figurative walk together while I give you some context about my knowledge of this class. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about the past, superheroes, and the future. The Grand Canyon holds a special place in my heart. I lived here for 10 years. That's a long time, especially for our graduates. Many of them were born around the year 2007, a year that financial markets were rocked by the subprime mortgage crisis, but it was also the year when the iPhone was born, not to mention the premiere of movies such as Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Spider-Man 3, and Shrek 3. As we fast forward in time 6 years to 2013, it was the year Malala Yousafzai addressed the United Nations calling for worldwide access to education. In the entertainment realm, it was the year Frozen and Despicable Me 2 were released. On a personal level, I moved to the Grand Canyon in July of 2013. If my math is right, our graduating class was getting ready to start first grade in 2013. My 10 years at the Grand Canyon were filled with growth, professionally and personally. When I moved to Grand Canyon, I had already achieved my bachelor's degree. I was the mother of 3 teenage daughters, and I was hired as an aide in the Exceptional Student Services Department at the school. 2013 was one marker of growth for me, a marker that forever changed my life, because that is what living in this community does. It changes lives. I'm sure the lives of our graduates have been full of growth since 2013 as well. I was privileged to experience some of that growth with them. So let's time jump a couple more years to 2016. My oldest daughter, Ellie, graduated from Grand Canyon High School in that year. She went on to earn a biostatistics degree, building on the knowledge that Mr. Houston taught her in AP statistics and other advanced math classes. She is now a superhero to the 2 little girls who call her mom. In world news, 2016 was the year Brexit started, and in entertainment news, Captain America: Civil War, Rogue One, Finding Dory, and Zootopia were released. In the spring of 2016, I grew professionally and personally as I took on the role of head track coach, a role which I had to overcome nearly daily minor panic attacks as I realized the physical and mental health of the athletes were in my hands. How hard could I push them? Can they meet their own expectations of themselves? What are their expectations of me as a coach and a leader? I would bet the graduates asked themselves some of those same questions while in high school. I learned in those moments to breathe intentionally, to slow down my panic and my fears. I learned more about myself that year as a coach than I could have expected. I grew because of the Grand Canyon, because it changes lives. Our graduates were finishing 3rd grade in 2016, passing state tests and move on when reading. The graduates and I knew little of each other at that point, although I do remember seeing Everett run a turkey trot around that time, and I thought he would be a great person to have on the track team when he got to high school. Time moved on. 2 years later, in May 2018, I officially met this class, or at least some of them. That was a year, one of many, in which California was threatened by a severe season of wildfires. Japan had historic flooding, and Prince Harry married Meghan Markle. Try saying that 3 times fast. In movie news, it was another year of movie superheroes. Avengers: Infinity War, Black Panther, and Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. Our graduates were 5th graders, and Mrs. Lyle was their teacher. She brought them to room 407 to meet me. I was to be their 6th grade ELA teacher for the next school year. They were wide-eyed, contemplating becoming middle schoolers in the fall. In May of 2018, my own daughters, Savannah and Emma, graduated from Grand Canyon School as well. They've gone on to complete bachelor's degrees, and Savannah is starting occupational therapy school this summer, and Emma works as a legal assistant at a local law firm in Flagstaff. So in the fall of 2018, my life intersected directly with our graduates in the 6th grade ELA. In world news, there were more wildfires, bombings, impeachment, Angel's epic broken arm. Well, it was difficult to find positive news, so let's move on. Movies released during that year included Frozen 2, The Rise of Skywalker, Avengers: Endgame, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and Captain Marvel. That year, the class read Rules in 6th grade ELA, among other reading selections. The main character of that book was not a superhero, but just an ordinary girl trying to figure out life and the social issues in middle school. In 7th grade, the school year of 2019-2020, new students moved into our community. Nora was among them. In the world news, COVID dominated our lives. My experience with this class included 1/4 of in-person 7th grade social studies before the world shut down for COVID. We did the last quarter of the year online. Before COVID happened, I had already said it would be my last season coaching track, so I did not get the opportunity to coach these wonderful athletes. In social studies, there were some students who liked the work packets that year. As a side note, packets were not my usual teaching method. In 2020 and 2021 school year, more new students, including Emma and Gideon, started at Grand Canyon School. Our graduates' 8th grade year was mostly online, with some hybrid options until later in the year when everyone returned to school. Weren't we all glad when remote learning ended? You were all superheroes that year, battling through a tough situation. I heard some students say that they didn't want to be part of history in the way that COVID caused them to be. When we returned to school, we had some fun activities with social studies. Do any of you graduates remember trench warfare with cotton balls and mini Nerf footballs in room 504? Some weeks before the end of the year, I started receiving little notes from a certain student. I have a bit of a habit of saving things. I've pared that down a little bit, but I kept all those notes in a top drawer in the desk of my classroom. When I moved classrooms, the notes were placed in a Ziploc bag and moved with me. When I moved to Flagstaff, miraculously, the notes moved with me, and I found them while preparing this speech. Let me read to you the words of this 8th grader who is now sitting before us as a 12th grader graduating. It's Thursday, the last day of school, the last day of us being middle schoolers, but the start of summer. Have a great summer, and see you in August. During the 2021-2022 school year, the graduates became freshmen studying world history thematically. They were broadening their horizons with more opportunities to play sports, experience new levels of friendship, and more challenging high school level education. Around that time, Eli moved to the school, adding his musical talents to our community. There was a thing that happened during the freshman year. To curb the abundance of negative self-talk and insults in the name of just joking, I instituted the positivity journals. Each day the students were to write something. Sorry, my phone just glitched. They were to write something positive to start off the class. If they insulted each other or themselves during class, they had to write something else positive in the journal. I think it may have become a joke, but at least they were being intentional about their word choices. Then, in January of that year, I started a master's degree in history. I wanted to challenge my knowledge and improve my teaching practice with graduate-level history classes. In 2022-23, I had some of the graduates in a section of U.S. history and some of them in APUSH. In U.S. history, we daily did quizzes to build vocabulary in context of historical documents and competed for the first place prize, snacks. Graduates, see me later. I have snacks for you. One of the final projects that year was titled America is Diverse, and it still adorns my classroom walls at FALA. Kylie and Monica's final project is an example of excellent work that I'm proud to display. I gotta stop touching my phone. It keeps going to different places. It just wants me to repeat what I've been saying. Okay, here we go. Let's take another leap through time to the present. The Grand Canyon class of 2025 continued to thrive in the past 2 years, including adding Amber to the mix of students. These wonderful humans before you have learned more socially, academically, and physically than they can probably describe, including Jamie becoming a basketball star. I've continued to learn and grow as well. I'll finish my history master's degree next month. It seems fitting to display my master's regalia here in the community where I began that degree. Thank you. So I get to graduate with you guys this summer too. It seems fitting to show that here because I could not have done it without the support of my students, my family, and the administrators at Grand Canyon School who were encouraging me. You are all my superheroes through the past 3+ years of master's classes. Thank you all for taking a walk with me through the timeline of our graduates' lives at Grand Canyon. We have all come so far and grown so much. As Ronald Reagan said, I know in my heart that man is good, that what is right will always eventually triumph. And there's purpose and worth to each and every life. Graduates, what will you do with your time on earth? Where will each of you, our graduates, be in another decade or two? You don't have to be rich, famous, a college graduate, or a sports star to make a difference in the world. Many of you have wonderful plans to gain more education in the medical, science, and teaching fields, or to serve in the public as a mechanic, or become a firefighter as Diego and Jenny aspire to become. Gio, I want to try some of your culinary dishes when you open that restaurant. What fabulous plans you all have. I'm so proud to have been your teacher for so many years. No matter what you do or where you go, remember, there is purpose and worth to each and every life, including your own. Your kind words and actions can figuratively and literally be heroic to others. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Good evening. My name is Jana Rodarian, and I'm the 8th grade class sponsor. Grand Canyon School families, staff members, and community members, the 8th grade students before you that are about to be promoted into 9th grade because of your continuous support and their own diligent efforts are very grateful. These 8th grade students, the Grand Canyon School class of 2029, emulates this community's characteristics. They show gratitude and respect towards their families, classmates, teachers, and community members. They know that being part of this community means that they need to support each other in all that they do. Students, as always, we, the Grand Canyon School community, believe in your potential. We place great hope in your future. Remember what we all want to witness. We want to witness you graduating from high school exactly 4 years from now. We want to witness each of you walking across this stage proud of your accomplishments with the knowledge that you put forth your best effort in high school. Keep in mind, when it feels like the world is happening to you, you are also happening to the world. So students, as you go into high school, make sure to be the change. And now, students, please stand so we may celebrate you individually. Ariana Skyla Alonso. Emilio Dios Alvarez. Colson Philip Ben. Carrie Maria Garcia. Uniton Michael Garcia. Adolea Maria Jimenez. Mackenzie Marie Kendrick. Catalina Amora Liliana McClellan. Crew Matthew Mendez. Alexandria Lily Morales. Valeria Alejandra Rosas Gomez in absentia. Perrin Harmony TC. I present to you the Grand Canyon School Class of 2029. You guys can sit down now. Thank you. I would like to introduce a good friend of mine next who has brought our high school students a wealth of history this year and also a wealth of sports knowledge. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kevin Hudson to the stage to present the graduating seniors.
Good evening, everyone. My name, again, is Kevin Hudson, and I had the privilege of teaching a high school history this year at the Grand Canyon. And I can probably safely say that I've known this year's graduating class for a shorter period of time than probably most anyone here in the audience. I actually met them, I believe it was on July 29th, a Monday, which was the first day of school. And it didn't take me very long to realize that they were a very, very special group. Yes, they all excelled in the classroom, but beyond the classroom, they all contributed to the greater good of our Grand Canyon community with their many wonderful character traits. And I'm sure they will carry those character traits out into the world that awaits them and do their part in making it a better place for all of us. I'm just going to leave you with a couple words of advice, actually 5 words, 2 short sentences. 1, follow your dreams. In the words of one of my favorite philosophers, Henry David Thoreau, who wrote in Walden, he wrote, "If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he or she has imagined, they will meet with a success unexpected in common hours." And the other piece of advice, very simple, but I think so important, be kind. Anne Frank, when she was in seclusion during World War II, hiding from the Nazis in the Netherlands, wrote these words in her diary: "You can always give something, even if it is only kindness." Thank you. And now, the class of 2025. Gideon Gray D. Hendricks. Everett Allen Rommel. Monica Adson. Amber Ashlyn Charlie. Emma Ruth Cornforth. Diego Demas Pozos. Eleanor Grace Hawkins. Giovanni Herrera. Jennifer Ibarra Demas. Jamie Samantha Jensen. Eli Larry Toribio. Angel Ricardo Wyant. Kaylee Emily Yellowhair. I would now like to invite Emma Cornforth back up to the podium for the moment I know we've all been waiting for.
Sorry, I was a little unprepared for this. Hello, everyone. My name is Emma, and I am this year's class president, and I am more than honored to be here with you guys tonight. So could the class of 2025 please stand? To commemorate our transition from students to graduates, please move your tassel from right to left.
having a scare a few weeks ago. Well, it's not that difficult. No, it's not. He's probably like.
Oh, I see his glasses.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Yeah. See you guys. Have a great summer.
He's so tall.